And welcome to the show, 𝐒𝐭𝐚𝐫𝐿, another live AMA. We've got a really good treat for you today. What's going on? The dev,
What is
𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐵.
up? Mr. Captain, the legend, the one and
Yes,
only Mr. Shelton. We missed you, man. Yeah, I'm doing good. Happy to be here. Happy to be in the space. We spoke not too long ago on Deca Mega Space.
yes, absolutely. And you had a really good presentation there. And after that Deca Mega Spaces, I got a ton of questions. They really like your transparency. They're like, I never heard of 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐵. That was the feedback.
Snap. Okay, they're slacking on us. Yeah. Honestly, I was having a connection issues, so I
Okay.
closed out and came back in, and then I just hear 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐵, are you there? So directly, I was catching my breath the whole time. But yeah, we made it through. I didn't get to some of the things we're doing, but as far as what's live, that was all covered.
Absolutely. Yes. And we on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch today. So we're on multiple platforms, letting the people know about 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐵, all the progressive, all the production. You were just came from SmartCon about what, 2 weeks ago? How was that?
Oh, it was great. It was very fun, very impactful. So, as some of the viewers know, and some may not, but hopefully we can touch on that during the AMA. We've released a lot of unique aspects inside of the crypto market. So not only is our slogan the strongest, but we're also doing things differently, right? So it was really cool to be able to speak with high end crypto heads, crypto users, cryptoniacs. And them, giving that nod of approval, asking some clarifying questions, and saying they really like it. We got to meet with the CEO, or actually co-founder Lee. I think the CEO is Star of OXC,
Oh,
OKC
okay.
in America. So big in China. I networked with a few people that are in Hong Kong. Learned about how crypto is in operation in Hong Kong, and general China mainland has a bit of different laws and lies outside of it. So we're planning on flying out to Hong Kong
What?
at some point. Yeah, I have a call
What?
with marketing company, listing company, all one and the same, tomorrow morning at 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern, and talking about potentials, talking about conferences that are coming. So we're trying to go. When we go to Hong Kong, we want to do everything. So I'll meet up with the OXC headquarters, broker a deal there, hopefully, talk to the marketing firm, and attend the conference as well.
That's awesome, though. So this thing is going globally, Hong Kong, and the fact that you had SmartCon, all the relationship you can really build there, and the process that people know will 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐵. Did you have like a shirt on? Did you have the gear? Was you in green?
I did. I have it here
What?
somewhere, actually. I can slide out of camera and grab it. It's not washed. At least there's no smell-o-vision. Yeah, I wore
That's
a shirt.
funny.
We had business cards printed, custom stickers as well that we stuck around. Not as much as I would like to. Hung out with 𝒁𝒐𝒏. They had a booth there. So as far as I know, 𝒁𝒐𝒏 and ourselves
Wow.
were the meme coins of Chain Link conference. We had to explain to a lot of people, our concept of meme coins is, yes, the meme as marketability, but multi-utility and multiple movements being made. So I actually helped 𝒁𝒐𝒏 pitch some people and whatnot, and threw in who are you? We're making the game for 𝒁𝒐𝒏, and then went right back into talking about Volt, because they put out a bunch of announcements while we were there.
Sure.
We did as well, more promotion based and everything, and focused on spreading the word, networking, and building more long-term relationships. It's kind of our focus inside the bear market. It's not just, oh, let's get a call or let's have a video. Like we've been here multiple times, and we have our history with Wolverino as well. So nice and easy breezy. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Here, I can grab the shirt. Hold on. I can still hear you.
It does make it easy. The fact, because I get that a lot, where they'll say, "Oh, does 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐵, does that have anything to do with Wolverino? What makes them different from Wolverino? What is happening in terms of NFTs? A whole bunch of stuff I get, you get in the DMs or emails or Telegram, just telling the difference. But I like the fact that you're spreading 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐵 in multiple places and situations. And it seemed like every time we come here, it's always something different that has already been accomplished or you're working on. And I think
Right.
that's really, really cool, though, because at this time, you always still wanted to be growing and actually illustrating something. I mean, you recently just had a contest of the music video. Obviously, you had that. And then also, of course, we've got some other goodies that's happened at the end of the show. But right now, what are one or two things are you most proud of right now?
As far as what we're doing or what we've accomplished?
What we accomplished first.
What we've accomplished is the NFTs, right? So super unique, super different. But at the same time, right, we're going into this conference as a meme coin and talking about our concept and getting these nods of approval and, actual compliments. And I'm a bit paranoid. So I'm like, come on, man, tell me, like, really, what do you not like? And they're like, no, it's really different. And they say I seem like a good fit because meme coins are meant to be charismatic. I'm passionate about it and very unique. As far as the second thing that we are very happy about, I would say going into the docs. I know that's a bit basic, but what we're doing with it. So that'll translate into what we're proud about of what we're going to be doing, some of our newer announcements.
Right.
But with docs, very handy on what our possibilities are. And now I've added in my picture onto our website.
Yeah, come on the website.
Yeah, so I'm on there. We had a review from a community, no shitcoin review, and they gave us an outsider's look of some of the points and some feedback. So we incorporated all that within 2 days, and saying, like, oh, I didn't know you were doxxed. Said, okay, perfect. I'll add my picture, no problem. I was advised against it because a lot of attention, but when you're all in, you're all in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go to it right now. And who put that in the middle? Like who is like right here? Who did this? Who put that right in the middle there?
That's our web dev all the way. I told him, I wanted to be one of the first things that people see.
Absolutely, and that's very rare because you normally don't get, because you get the actually logo and then the partnerships, any partnership, how to buy it, how to check it out. But like right here, when I zoom in, you're like right, our docs dev. Just
looking the same. I wish I wore the same exact outfit. Would have been perfect. Wow. Like, oh no, that really is him, I'm sure.
No, that is definitely you as well. And the last time we were here, we were talking about the website. Like there's some things being added on here. I like how simple it really is. And this staking dApp is, I do want you to kind of talk more about the staking dApp. I know there's some things you said you wanted to, there's some upgrading things coming or have already happened with the staking dApp.
Correct. So with the staking dApp, it was launched day 5 of our launch. And the idea is to have our investors comfortable holding while we develop, while Ethereum goes up and down. We have a lot of different aspects of that. Like I'm on VC every day at 5 p.m. EST. And the staking dApp is meant to give you rewards just for holding. Your tokens aren't locked. You're getting Ethereum as rewards. So you have a choice of claiming them or compounding them for a better position inside of our chart. As far as what's being developed with the staking dApp is revolving around our NFTs. So today we're doing an NFT giveaway. That is for NFT holders. So with our NFTs, the idea is the more that you have in this round, you get some evolutions. We now have 2 Valhalla holders. So they're reaping the rewards of Valhalla directly, 50% increased stake and rewards, profit sharing inside of our company to come, free merch, the lowest buy and sell tax, which has been adjusted and not announced. So one of the bullish pieces of news that I have is Valhalla holders, instead of having 4% in and out, they have 0% in and out of the chart in perpetuity, because they support us.
Yes.
We have some clauses for that as well to make sure everything is not manipulated and it stays stable. But yeah, so the second version of this staking dApp will be Ethereum rewards and USDC rewards as your choice. Same concept, no lock tokens, but then it's increasing depending on the evolution of your NFT, exclusive to NFT holders. You can claim or compound every 8 hours. Compounding is how you feed your NFT. So quite simple, just compound and your NFT will evolve. You get more staking rewards while increasing your position inside of 𝐒-𝐭𝐫𝐞, which twofold gives you higher staking rewards. You have more tokens and you have an increase in your staking rewards up to a 50% increase from the base based on volume and the amount of tokens staked. Oh, I've said that so many times, and finally I got it nice and clear. But still, it sounds complex. But just compound to evolve.
Who came? I know I said this many times. Who came up with this plan? Like the compounding, you're staking your NFTs, then you have a V2 staking comes in. You got Ethereum thrown in there. Who, like, how did this come about? It
I
is a
wish I
really
could
good
take all the
idea.
credit. Yeah, it's 15 to 20 people of arguing. Some of my OGs will know I lost my voice talking about this over a weekend at a meetup. But yeah, no, there was a lot of work put into it. And the idea is, you know, it's not, and I'm coining this from other influencers now, that it's not a money grab, right? You see in these tokenomics, it goes right back into the chart. And yeah, people get bullish when they see me do it. But, you know, everything that we do, we're continuously growing more and more trust and verifiability, such as me being doxxed and listed on the website and doing these AMAs and daily VCs inside of our community. So the idea is that it's intrinsic and it's a win-win situation, not for necessarily the team, because the team is going to win from the project growing, stabilizing, you know, becoming that omega alpha, the strongest INU. You know, that is our theme right now, but it's going to be fact in time. So just like how Volt-INU started in the bear market, we are building in the bear and growing, right? So we wanted a win-win for investors in the project.
Man, this is gonna be listen, man. This is I think the fifth time, and every single time I'm literally blown away, because guys, if you're doing this now, that bull market, this thing could. It's not financial advice, but you got so many things in place. You had so many things in place.
Exactly. With multiple utilities on the way in the very near future, new partnerships. And one thing I didn't get to mention before about these NFTs, and I finally got the right wording for it. The NFTs, how it works, right? You can compound or claim every 8 hours. So what that turns into with V2 staking is 200 to 1,000 members as far as how many NFTs per round are compounding and claiming every 8 hours in a race to Valhalla. The first to get that final evolution to Valhalla wins $10,000 US, and the second wins $5,000 US. Again, this is inside of the tokenomics. You guys can run those numbers up. So that's exactly why. Right. And then now, so now the concept is this is our first Easter egg to streamlined income. Very unique, does not exist. Well, it does exist, but not fully functional inside of anywhere in crypto that I've seen. So we're doing one aspect that's so unique. There's no name for it, so I have to call it mystery utility. You can only announce it when it's done. But this is one of those concepts. So the chart is continuously pumping with compounding. Organic market maker is the best word that I've come up with. And we're doing that with our IRL companies. We're doing that in many different aspects. Merch as well. Profits go to shareholders and the rest goes right back into the chart. And we're also working on a new utility to streamline that. Goes into the chart, burns automatically. I'm clicking buttons every time a client in, or every time. 𝐄-𝐂𝐨𝐽𝐿, shout out. So yeah, we're doing this in multiple different ways of streamlined income. Is synergetic. But on top of that, it is intrinsic into the chart. So just like our NFTs go with a buyback, with a staking that goes inside the chart for volume and for staking, they're back off of each other, because if they're all compounding or claiming all around 8 hours, that's a spike in volume. And then they're getting more tokens based on where they're at with their NFT and how many tokens they hold. So that concept is going into our IRL company. It's all about the chart. It's all about chart stabilization. When we patent our comic design and we start to get big end clients that are providing us royalty with every sale that they get, that transfers right into the chart.
Right.
So that's just the concept that kind of exists. We have a very mystery utility that is being developed as we speak. But even that transitionary period of the proof of what comes in from the company goes right into the chart. that's also completely unique utility that doesn't exist. You know,
I haven't
we can say it, but you want to see it.
I haven't seen it. There's 1 or 2 projects can come close to how you're doing your NFTs in terms of the compounding rewards and giving your investors something to look forward to it and having something at the end of the tunnel that's being developed. There's only 2 other projects at the back, and they're going to do very, very well. Like they're destined for greatness. This one here, it was well thought out, and it was built in the bull market and bear market.
Yeah, that's the benefit of building in the bear market. You know, I mean, it's I think it's 2 sides to a beautiful sword of slicing through what's been done. Is one, constant communication and involvement with our community. So that's some of these contests that we have out
Right.
and our daily VC. But it's also, you know, thinking outside the box, but not reinventing the wheel. You know, you want to be able to run with it. And, you know, we have our role models in the space, Wolverine, 𝑩𝒆𝒊𝒄𝒌, 𝐒𝐭𝐵𝐵 and the list goes on. And yeah, we're doing a very similar roadmap as what we did in inside of Wolverine. So what I've said before is I think we're following in the same footsteps with a different imprint.
Yeah. You're doing what Wolverine was starting to do in terms of development and also, you know, giving investors different type of options. But I'm honestly saying, I think you're taking it to a whole different concept. You're taking something that was created. It seemed like you did your homework too, because Shiba and other projects kind of gave us the springboard. They gave us something to look forward to. They're like, oh wow, you know, Shiba can do this, the Shiba swap. Oh wow, you've seen other projects coming out with different utilities, community based, and 𝐒𝐭𝐴 community is fabulous, by the way, fabulous. They really are. Green monsters running around, fabulous. So shout out to the community, you guys. You know who you are. Congratulations. You deserve as much as possible, to be honest with you, because any community that's this strong in the bear market, my hat goes to you. But I think that what you guys are doing is you're putting together something, just the entities alone, something kind of different in the space in a way. The only few projects I know that's doing anything close to this.
Absolutely. No, yeah, exactly. And that we like to Easter egg a lot of things, right? So that's the benefit of having synergetic utilities and incremental growth. You're starting to see how all of these utilities connect, right? So you get your NFTs and you get profit sharing into our comic studio. And our comic studio goes into 𝐕𝒣𝒊𝒄𝒌. And 𝐕𝒣𝒊𝒄𝒌 goes into the play to earn game, which incorporates our comics, other comics, and our NFTs. So it all starts to interlink and it pushes into more and more unique aspects inside of our project. Yeah, so this is 𝐕𝒣𝒊𝒄𝒌. We're the newest and final addition to it, made by Wolverine.
I love playing this every time we come up because I started to really think about, first of all, how it feels to play the characters, 2, the graphics, and also the opportunity to earn for other investors, and 3, all the other characters that has evolved over time. You know, you've seen Shinobi is evolving, Wolverine, 𝒊𝒐𝒏, Shiba. Everyone has they're still here. They're still here. And now you Hulk the Hulk smash into this, which I ain't gonna lie, people gonna want to play that character.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Strongest INU. Extra superpowers can't just be strong. To ensure that we stay out of copyright infringement, it can't have the same superpowers. So he's gonna breathe fire, have a sword, nunchucks, you know, whatever the community thinks is most bullish and what they want to see. But what's interesting about this is we've been talking about this a lot in our community. Based on the coding that we get from this game, thanks to Wolverine, Big Brother token, and this game is not far away from what I've been hearing.
What?
We're able to run with the coding. We can use this coding in the, you know, make a 𝐭-𝐭 play to earn game. So this is Super Smash Bros. Inspired. 𝐿-𝒂𝒂𝐿, aka Real Talks on YouTube, has been recommending to make its our game Super Mario World inspired. Smashes bricks to get tokens. I already like that metaphor right there. Just who's Princess Leia going to be? I'm the princess. Who's the princess going to be that he's saving?
Wow. So
and have Wolverine as Luigi. Brother token, right?
Man, I shall we play this if anybody have not seen this before?
Yeah, bear in mind, you may want to play it through YouTube, right? Because of the website's buffering speed, but we can see if it works out.
Okay.
Your favorite metaverse heroes. Action-packed battle royale. Premium NFT ecosystem. Vibrant interactive stages.
That's cool, man.
Do you have what it takes to be the next INU-verse champion? Join the movement.
And it's powered by Wolverine. Like, so the people who says, where is Wolverine? Listen, it's powered by them. And Omni Finance made a good point. Wolverine game was based off Brawlhalla, got a booming esport ecosystem beyond it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sick. Yeah, Wolverine just did a migration as well. So that's also a kind of Easter egg of bullish things coming. You know, you don't just do a migration just to hang out.
Right. Is that right? Oh, yeah. Migration. Wolverine? Oh, yeah, Mark. They did. Yeah. They did, actually.
They extended it, yeah.
They did, actually did. Not going to lie, but that looks like fun. Yeah, Harvest, yeah. And whoa, you got the merch, you got the shirt out. Okay.
The conference shirt.
Is that available, sir?
This is mine, man. I got this thing myself in New York. I had to go the distance for this.
Oh man. Yeah.
Thank you, Crypto Harvest. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it does look fun. And every time we have an AMA, this is maybe the 5th time we've had it. I play that game because I think a lot of people would want to play. And there's room for more INU tokens, projects, or I don't even know. Do you have to be an INU to be in there?
Yeah, the idea is you have to hold the NFTs to be able to use these characters to use them to have access to the game, but also for boosters, skins, weaponry inside of it. There is going to be a Meta Brawl INU native token for the whole ecosystem to function off of. So there's some different possibilities that can be announced as well. I'm kind of out of the mix now because I don't want to say obsessed, but I will say I am obsessed with 𝐭-𝐤.
We know.
I know what the price of Ethereum is, and I know what 𝐭-𝐤 is doing.
We know.
Yeah, so that's page 2 of our comic.
Yeah. Should we page 1 and then 2?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
This is impressive, guys. So
wait, here, let me give some background, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So guys, I had this from B-Roots. Say, comics are bearish. Bear in mind.
B-Roots is cool. I like B-Roots.
Yeah. No, I love it. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I have a great analogy of who he is. It's good, but he's hyped. I like his energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this comic, right? We're not necessarily selling comics.
Right.
This is 100% unique of an idea. So we're building up, let's say, an innovation into the comic world, where these are MP4 videos that guide you panel to panel, with the narrator being 𝐿-𝐴, the voice of Dragon Ball Z, the iconic voice of your childhood. He's the guy that says, like, next time on Dragon Ball Z. We have videos of him reading our script inside of our main Telegram, along with a link to his IMDb, so you can cross-reference that. These are the first 2 pages of 15, where after this, you have to hold 𝐭-𝐤 to be able to see it. But going forward, you're going to be having music incorporated inside of this, so theme music, right? So kind of connected to our music contest. Sound effects, motion graphics that lead up to fighting scenes, 2 videos in this one of actual pop-up animated videos, like an anime inside of this comic. So it's motion picture meets comic. We will be patenting this idea with the patent lawyer. It's probably about 10K. And then we start to advertise this on YouTube, inside of Comic-Con and IRL real world events. But we're also have our primary initial clientele being Shiba, Volt, Wolverine, the Meta Brawl E-Nu characters. So we have that as reference as well. Going forward, it will be a business to business service. So it's not that we're just, printing out these comics for sale, but they will be available as NFTs with multiple utilities for profit sharing inside of our E-Nu studios. And this will also be a product company launch marketing campaign. NFTs are launched with E-Nu studios being launched either at the same time or right after each other. Not just the comic. Yeah.
And there's more series that I like about it. So if you zoom out a little bit, there's actually more pages that's coming. It's up to what, 14, 15 pages?
Correct. Yeah. So when we're getting close to that, we'll start to promote out NFTs, and E-Nu Studios will be coming live as well. So that is business to business, provide comics for other people, and we already have a clientele. And the NFTs gives you profit sharing. So you have passive income coming in from our E-Nu Studios, and the closer we get to the E-Nu Studios showing the concept, that will help with people understanding the value of purchasing the comics as NFTs.
Wow. Is anything that you do not do? I mean, is there anything like off limits that you don't do?
We don't do things that aren't practical to us, right? So we know that we come from a meme token aspect, right? But that is something that's it's marketability. It's thematic. 𝐒-𝐭𝐚𝐫𝐿 is strong. 𝐒-𝐭-𝐚 is fierce. Hulk hates red, and loves green, and Hulk never dies, right? So these are some of the things that we do for camaraderie. But then as far as coming from Wolverine, why would we reinvent and be completely different to what Wolverine is doing? We're following all of the paths that are laid out ahead of us. So, a comic is part of that. Going into a play to earn game, people ask about, doing a Hulk swap. And, the reason is, we're 2 months plus new. What incentive can we offer realistically, instead of just like, oh, yeah, this is trendy. No, we want to do things that are impactful, that are revolutionary for the community, for the space. We want us to be a name that, people resonate with. Oh, those are the innovators, the disruptors. Those are the most successful businesses that exist here. Like, right. Uber, McDonald's, all disrupting other parts of society. So, we're invading inside of the comic world and invading inside of the gaming world, pressuring other meme tokens for, constant communication, 24/7 communication inside of our chat since launch. 5 to 10 minutes silence is our max. These are things that we think that should be standard. If you're an investor inside of a company, you want to be able to get your information and not wait hours on end for an answer to your question. So Absolutely. Things like that. That's everything we're doing. But at the same time, Hulk swap is definitely possible when we have those utilities. Volt is doing Volti change, and for good reason. They have a lot of bullish factors to it. Sure. But we're young, so we're doing all of these things that are interconnected to all of our goals, and not just play to earn game. That's it. There's multiple different aspects, and incorporating things from that, and then riding the wave. So less of the let me buy the rumor and sell the news. The idea is that the news builds more rumors. So NFTs are out because the E-Nu Studios is coming. We're inside of Meta Brawl E-Nu, meaning our game's coming out, meaning we're launching an NFT marketplace. So all of it's a bit interconnected, and it's not just one fold.
Absolutely. And he said it best. This is so much more than a meme coin. Utility is insane.
Correct. Yeah, we're multi-utility coin in 2 months with 3 utilities coming at minimum. So what other token do you have that in a quarter they have 7 utilities out and it's a meme coin? I don't think so.
I don't even know what this doesn't look like a meme coin. I mean, obviously that's the kind of, it's going to be the idea from the outside looking in. People are just going to say those things because that's what we're used to saying. Either you're a meme coin, or if you're a new project, you're automatically in a category. You're just in that category. If you're a new project, it's almost like you have to prove yourself. That's what it feels like, that I'm not a meme coin, because I think that the meme coin space has definitely been good, but it's also been very kind of, I don't know. It's been a little like, all right, Everwise, are you really? No. Someone said the other day, is Everwise a meme coin? I'm just saying, like, how there's no way. And think about it. A lot of these projects are getting out of the meme. They might have started as a meme, 𝐭-𝐸 is that's a business, man. That ain't no meme coin.
Right. I mean, I think we all understand the concept of memeability, and that's where we're
Right.
at.
That's the word I
And,
was trying to look for. There you go.
𝐭-𝐸 is strong because he lifts weights. Well, I guess let's say as a metaphor, because he lifts weights, and our utility is those weights, or are those weights.
I think the meme coin thing is a good thing too, because it does allow people to kind of, it's fun, it's connectable, it's relatable. And from a marketing standpoint, oh, good, Omni, meme coin from a utility-based potential upcoming blue chip. And I think that's where that it's depending on your vision. Your vision saying, if you want to be a meme, that's fine. There is room, there could be room for you. But you want to become a blue chip, a top 100 project that you look on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and you can see the logo, you see all the information by there. And then when people look at something like this, they're like, all right, 𝐭-𝐸, what's this all about? And then they go into look into the utility, the community standpoint, all this. You got to think about it. The top blue chip projects is their community, other than Shiba and Doge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
not much community. 𝐭-𝐸 is probably going to show up on that list. You got other ones that's trying to come up on that list. That's going to, and I think the community when it comes to crypto is definitely taking over. The community is not going anywhere. You know, all these projects may not last, but community will last. They will last.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, that's the idea, right? So, you know, in the past, I watched some of these docu shows or, you know, inspired by it. The big one that stands out is the one about Uber with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And his community came from, like, you know, okay, so they had their inappropriate, like, savage Wolf of Wall Street type of thing. But it's that disruptor aspect. It's that, look, we're building something. And, you know, this isn't our... We've also put in the factors of, is the team slacking? No, we see him here every day. I welcome challenges. It's inside of my wrap up. Any questions, any comments, any thoughts, any concerns, any feedback, any challenges. I love a challenge. I'll explain to you why we're doing the things we're doing. And it's something that people can stand behind. It's something that's they're in there. Our community is in there because they believe in the ideas that we're doing. Practicality is definitely inside of it. I'm not saying that we're changing the crypto world. Yes, we want to have an influence. We want to disrupt. And we're using everything in our grasp to, you know, to start building our way up to that. And they're starting to see the concepts that we have blossomed since launch and how they're interconnected and how they're fusing together. And they can see how, you know, this is turning into a mega power. And it's quite impactful for a lot of members that are there from the beginning, seeing how these meme tokens or these utility tokens, that how they start and the rigorous work and thought process, that it's not just, oh yeah, they got lucky. You know, people like the name. Like, no, it's step by step, very orchestrated, very well thought together, but not just a single mind, right? Your voice is welcomed inside of 𝐭-𝐸. And a lot of members have given me great feedback that I've incorporated instantly. One member just the other day said, you know, there's a conference happening in Toronto. Directly booked it. Special surprise, 𝐭-𝐸 is going to Toronto in November for a conference.
I will actually be in Toronto in December.
Oh, snap. Good luck with that cold.
I know it wasn't my idea, but, you know, it was more of a family. I got outvoted. I wanted to go to San Diego in December, and everybody else wanted to go to Toronto, so I lost.
Yeah, I get you.
It was San Diego and Toronto. I was like, San Diego, are you crazy? Let's go. And I guess people didn't want to go to San Diego. I guess they wanted that whole holiday feel with the snow and cold. And so that's why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Should we play second?
Of course. We could play the first one, and then I go to the second one.
Yeah, they're about a minute each. Not too long.
Bryce Banner, a cog in the machine, lived happily in his mundane 9-to-5 lifestyle. His toxic career was tolerable as long as Betty Rose was by his side. Intrusive thoughts of grandeur were silenced by the beat of a loving heart. But when a toxic workplace turns literal, that silence turns into screams. Gamma radiation alters Bryce's genetic code. He is no longer satisfied with mediocrity. The above-average scientist in a below-average life is no more. The ferocious 𝐭-𝐸 is born, a monstrous investor smashing through the blockchain to restore balance to the universe. He trains for gains with an unquenchable hunger, and it's bulking season. Equipped with the strength of 10 bulls, no bear will stop him. Hulk is blinded by anger and fueled by rage. Corporate isolation has unleashed the beast from within. Where there is weakness, Hulk breeds strength. His mission is to dominate the war on Ethereum in his battle against his nemesis, the Bear. The burning desire to win solidifies the Hulk army for victory. With a militia on his back, he leads the fight to reign supreme over all who stand in his way.
Man, this is beautiful, bro. I've not seen anybody do. I have not seen this. I have not seen a digital comic book that. Now, Captain, there is one of them that's going to do well. Captain INU. There is another one that's doing a. They're doing.
I know that dev personally.
And actually they're INU tokens. So I was gonna say, hey, you probably want, they'll put really well in that game, like really well.
I'll tell you this. I know Captain INU very well. And we have similar ideas as far as comics.
Similar.
So it kind of pushed us even more to saying, like, hey, we're not copying you. We're doing something very unique and different. They are as well.
Yeah.
Very, very high end, very, very bullish. I'm a supporter of Captain INU since launch. So yeah. I know exactly what you mean. And that's that interconnected growth. That's the practicality. They're not the only Meta Brawl INU game that that are developing a comic as well. Yeah, but I've been told
they're doing the digital comics. They got they've got something, but I think it's room for both, man. And then you guys got a different spin on it. It's a different spin.
Yeah, the rest of what I know are not MP4. Hey, maybe it's changed. Maybe we've inspired them. But yeah, the idea is a race to the patents as well, and then marketing it out. With the patent, the thing is, that has amazing potential. We push that out, and if we get a big client at a Comic-Con, can you imagine comic fans seeing this? Knowing already, it's like, hey, that's the Dragon Ball Z guy, isn't it? And then also never seen this before. Motion graphics coming into this. So this isn't happening yet, but so imagine you see him shooting the AK in the air. Imagine, that actually flashing and blowing up with when it goes to that comic here, or, when he's fighting Shiba, you see motion graphics of it slowly moving. And then towards the middle of the story and end of the story, spoiler alert, you'll see a pop-up of the last panel go into a full-on action mode, full screen. Never been done before. And something that's the best ideas are a lot of times the obvious ideas. It's just about how you orchestrate, how you handle them.
Absolutely. And yeah, Comic-Con, especially in San Diego, which is, they've been doing that for a long time. They will go nuts. If you had maybe, oh my God, there's thousands, millions of people that attend those type of things. And it's not the only Comic-Con, it's all over the world, to be honest with you. So Dragon Con, Comic-Con, any of those type of things, they will nuts over this.
Yeah, YouTube promotion as well, Facebook ads, reels. It brings a lot of different aspects, and this is we have another Easter egg that's connected to this, which is out.
Of course you do. Of course.
I could say it freely. I have never said that they're connected, but I may as well. It's Mr. Adam Shelton.
Absolutely. I'm just excited about it because I see the tremendous potential, and all this is getting built in a just a bear market. And Eddie T, let's go. Let's play the rest of it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, with the sellout of round 1 NFTs, right? That's 200 NFTs out of 1,000. That will be the start of countdown towards V2 staking, which is a countdown to the race to Valhalla. Once that's out, compound claim. As long as you're on time, that's how you're beating. It's not. There's no special advances for whales. This is really just about how dedicated you are to feeding your NFT. Where was I going with this? Okay, yeah. So with that, we have a few things that are happening as far as mass promo, right? We plan on doing a World Tour AMA, so flying to influencers. There's a 12 Ethereum buyback that will be happening each round. So that's 60 Ethereum that gets bought back into the chart. On top of that, exchange listings, of course. There is a thing we have with the bear market of we're cautious with going into high-end exchange listings directly in the bear market, but we are combining that with World Tour for conferences too. So exchange listings and conferences also helps you broker a deal like what we're doing with the OXC. So there's a lot of different aspects to that. So that's our adaptation to, just getting listed on exchange compared to meeting in phase, saying, okay, we'll be listed. What will you do? Can you do this? Can you do that? But to get to the point, one of the mass marketing things we're going to be doing is a billboard campaign, but not your normal billboard campaign. Again, don't reinvent the wheel, but still we're following the footsteps with a different imprint.
Sure.
So this is going to be 3D, but not 3D like what you're accustomed to. Cinematic 3D, where it's coming out of frame. And this is something that has not been done before, and that will be on the billboards, but also incorporated inside of our comics. So again, interconnected to have that bit of a thematic effect to it. And the further we go along without, how crypto is, a lot of people copy quickly. But if some of these quite high-end, meaning expensive concepts are not able to be realized by the copycat coins, then we can also patent this to some extent. So we're connected with a legal advisory team through Wolverino. So we have some connections to patents, and we'd like to explore that, especially when we start to see more and more positive responses from this. Because when you own this concept going forward in perpetuity, that has the potential for a perpetual pump, which
I love
has
that
never
word.
been seen before.
I love the word.
Thank you, perpetual pump, right? Better than parabolic.
Oh man, how many people's on the team again? Like, how many people are really, on the team, coming up with ideas, coming up with things to help out with the utility, the community, etc.?
I would say, okay, so that helps sum it up, because we're different tiers for our team. 35, 40. But hands-on every day, 5 to 10. To be expected 24/7, me.
How is this possible? Like, was it just
how is it possible? It's the concept of a brother token. Also, something that hasn't really been done before. So, we're a brother token in the sense of, in the background, very well tied with Wolverino. In the front, from, you see Wolverino, you see 𝐒𝐭𝐴, different projects. But, I've mentioned a few times, we have a lot of benefits and perks by being associated. And it's the aspect of divide and conquer. So we're approaching the 1 year anniversary for Wolverino. And then our 2-month anniversary just happened. So being able to have those benefits, just like a little brother would.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can go ahead and play the second page of the series. So let's go ahead and do it.
Crowned the strongest of the INUs, his mission is to restore balance to the universe, destroying enemies with ease. Hulk smashes rivals by redistributing the energy of attacks. The green towering giant takes no prisoners, leaving behind a trail of blood under the moonlit sky. 1,000 battles lead to 1,000 victories. Each triumph and each milestone marks one step closer to Valhalla. Home to Havoc, our hero is locked in and pushing forward. A revving engine echoes for revenge. Broken from the House of Chaos, he races toward opportunity. Only the dead see the end of war, and only the strongest warriors are granted entrance to Valhalla. But Hulk never dies. Hulk will destroy the bear that stands between his journey to salvation, stopping his reign of terror once and for all. Built for battle and equipped with an arsenal, the smell of death is in the air. The war on Ethereum has begun. While the spoils of war take place on the battlefield, we find our hero on the forefront, ready for combat.
I love that. And who does the voice? He has a very I've heard that voice before. He does a great job.
That's Dragon Ball Z narrator 𝐿-𝐴. He's the voice of Dragon Ball Z.
What? You did say that.
Yeah. You can find him reading our script in our main Telegram with IMDb link so everyone cross-reference. I mean,
how did you manage to get him?
I legit stalked him. Every single platform, every day since launch. Maybe a couple before launch.
His voice sounded familiar. I'm like, I heard this before.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to do this comic idea for Wolverino. Then then we started talking about 𝐭-𝐤, and I had a list of ideas ready to go. So I was a strategic implementation for Wolverino and content writer. So let me gas myself up. All of this content that is written, this text, I made that. And sometimes I look back on it and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I knew those words.
So, I mean, for the people who just jumping on Twitch, Twitter, or even YouTube, there's multiple things we're talking about. This is just a part of this whole operation. It's this series here. You have the NFTs and it's the compounding on top of compounding rewards you can get from there. I mean, my God, it's like a piece of chicken and you just add in all this stuff on top of the chicken. Like you see the bone, but everything's on top of it. Like you're just adding in a whole bunch of steak and mashed potatoes. This thing is like it's bigger than a piece of chicken. This thing is a meal. This thing is a meal. That's how I see the NFTs. When we were going through the NFT process, it's cake on cake on cake.
Yeah, like, it's dinner time for you, isn't it? It's dinner. It's dinner time, no?
Yeah, it's dinner time.
It's
but yeah, I was thinking about chicken and then mashed potatoes and barbecue sauce, and actually I am hungry though. But it's what I kind of got from it because it's NFTs. You got to bring more to the table. You just can't have an NFT and I got it, but you got to have a reason for people to actually not only hold it, but feel like they need to have it. Like, why do I need to get your NFT?
Yeah, exactly. No, I see what you're saying, and that is part of our depreciating supply for the NFTs to increase rarity. So what I like to think about as a very, very unique aspect for NFTs, and I probably should put it on paper outside of the white paper, but you as an NFT holder, you are in charge of your ROI on this NFT.
Yeah, you are.
You're in charge of your rarity. So if you're an NFT holder in this current round one, the more that you hold it and the more that you grow it towards Valhalla, you are literally growing your NFT to legendary status instead of just hoping you get a legendary NFT.
Right.
It's not about which number you got, which traits are in there. It is fully about you in your own time, growing your NFT. I can imagine the first person to reach the Valhalla, some extra benefits for that, but there's so many different layers to it, right? So the second round, the final evolution doesn't exist anymore. So you see it goes up to Valhalla. Mm-hmm. On the second round, after the first round sells out, your NFT, the max evolution it can reach is battle collection. And then the next round is war collection and so on and so forth, with giveaways for each round and perks for each round. But what's really cool about it is because of that aspect, and what I'm promoting to our Valhalla holders or to anybody holding our NFTs thinking about getting another, they're able to, obviously they're bullish on the project, they're able to compete with us. We will not delete your posts of, hey, buy a battle collection. They can come in like, hey, man, don't buy battle. I have an extra Valhalla one I'll sell to you for a little bit more. And they can get the return on their investment that way as well, or just grow. That's another aspect I haven't seen inside of crypto of, allowing that internal capitalism, competition from investors. Compete with us. If you have a bunch of NFTs and you're growing one to go to Valhalla, you have these other 4. We have round 2 going up. We'll help you. Yeah, hey, they have it for this, or you can grow it yourself. Some people want that instant gratification, right? It's the age we live in.
Absolutely. And someone said something here. We expect a pump from Wolverino when Hulk pumps. I mean, it's hard to determine all that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in charge of 𝐭-𝐤. I mentioned earlier, Sergio. I'm so into 𝐭-𝐤. I know the price of Ethereum, and I know 𝐭-𝐤. And
that's it.
Otherwise, I know these twists. I know where to get a marketer. I'm like everything we're doing. I got you. I know how to get some great illustrations made, no problem. But as far as what Wolverino's doing, we try to keep things not intertwined, supported from the background. Right. Wolverino, I can tell you, Sergio, Wolverino just finished or is still busy doing a migration, and tokens do not do a migration just to go sideways. So look at that as an Easter egg. Look at that as a catalyst. Something big's coming. Something they're gonna grind it up. But I can tell you this as well: every game that's inside of 𝑪𝒍𝒊𝒄𝒌, they will not be docile for a long time. It's the game has too much of an impact. The promotion strategy behind it, too much of an impact. Everything connected after the launch of it, how the game works, too much of impact. So feel free to check out every single token there and you make your own decision.
Got it. I need myself a 𝐿-𝐴 NFT. Oh,
Here you go, Mr. Turtle. You can grab it on our minting app, no problem. Mr. Turtle.
with the turtle. John Clancy's what it NFT cure diabetes. It will pay your diabetes medication.
This NFT is so sweet, it will give you diabetes. And then pay for your medication.
Yeah, the rewards you earn from it. And, yeah. I think it's definitely you guys took the NFT to another level. I think what I'm seeing now in projects, they got to bring more to the table when it comes to NFTs. There's a few other ones out there that's doing a great job when it comes to NFTs as well. I think this one here just is compounding. It gives you rounds. It gives you more rewards. It gives you compounding rewards. It's almost like it doesn't stop, and you are the complete control of it, of your ROI.
Actually, the investors are the complete control, right? So how it works in perpetuity.
Yeah, I'm saying you are complete control. Well, I meant the investor.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
The investors are in complete control. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly that. So as far as perpetuity works, it's so 30% goes into the staking pool. Small parts of it go into the comic studio, but I mean we're already pretty much there. We're able to launch comic studio right now. There's 15-20 people that make these comic designs, and then outsource for panel and outsource for voice. On top of that, 1% of our transaction fees goes into the staking pool, and also the fees associated with compounding and claiming go into the staking pool, marketing, and liquidity. So these are ways that it's building in perpetuity. But I mean, what's really interesting, this organic market maker, is because this is exclusive to NFT holders and your investment into the NFT goes back into the staking pool with more coming into it, it works very similar on how a bank works. You know the saying of you can give a bank money and directly say, hey, can I have it back? That's not the same money that you just gave. It's continuously cycling. So that's kind of how it was inspired. I had a big influence inside of Wells Fargo for 4 or 5 years. So I learned a bit about cash flows, but also my education in business and management. But yeah, so I mean, it's very interesting. People ask, how is this going to work in perpetuity? And that's the answer. It's 30% goes back in with percentages going forward from the complete operation of the project. Again, incremental, synergetic growth. Things are intertwined. It's not great to have something that operates in its own. It should have its backing, just like how we have our backing from our past. These also have that.
You have that too. Same thing.
So V1 staking, our stakers are bullish on our NFTs because V2 stake is going to be even better.
Yeah.
So it pushes it forward a bit.
It's just an upgrade from with V1. It's just going to give you more V2.
Yeah. And the World Tour Conference is in effect. Anybody listening, especially you, Adam Shelton. Sorry, you have one of those names that you want to say the full name every time?
Yes, I know. Oh, it's absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I understand. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I understand.
We have, we're ready. We got the business cards ready to go.
Wow.
Everything all swag, building more.
Wow.
I'm here with, sorry, I always get it backwards. So I'm here with my, one of my mentors who works as a company and
I would like to meet this mentor at some point. I don't know how.
He's one of many. Wolverine Dev's my mentor as well. Captain E-Nu Dev was my mentor as well. But yeah, no, this guy is his background is hackathons. And maybe you can find him. He's hosted hackathons where Mark Cuban was the judge. And I did my internship for him way back in the day. So I'm here in Dallas meeting with him, talking about working conferences, talking about, I don't know the practicality of it, right? So, but talking about 𝐿-𝐴 hosting its own conference in representation to our space. And he knows exactly how to get our sponsors in, challenges and whatnot, either a hackathon or a conference, but also guiding us around for conferences. So World Tour AMA, we're compiling a list. Toronto is on the list. San Francisco Hackathon is maybe on the list. I don't know.
Is there a Florida city on the list? could that be?
Do you know any conferences in Florida? But that's part of the World Tour AMA as well. You know, I'll fly over to Daytona. We'll eat some alligator.
Orlando will be fine. Oh, Orlando. Ooh.
Oh yeah, or maybe we just ball
Orlando
out.
has like one of the largest conference centers. One of the largest, technically.
Yeah, true.
They do.
My sister lives in Clearwater as well, so I will be around there in December. So I'm already planning on visiting you, but I can't keep secrets very well. So now I'm in public. You have to see
Omni said UK. Will you go there, sir?
So I'm originally from Amsterdam, and back into Europe January 17th, and heading to Asia from there. So UK is just across the pond, as we like to say. So that's definitely possible, Omni. But yeah, you got to take me around. So how this works with the World Tour for Omni Finance. Omni Finance is a YouTuber as well, guys. He makes a lot of videos for us. It moves super quick.
He's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. He's a British man, killing it in crypto. And yeah, he's supported us through Wolverino as well. So you've probably seen him along with Crypto Ether, a lot of other Glorious, a lot of other YouTubers. But yeah, so when I do come and visit you guys, we'll have our merch line up, and I'll be giving you 𝐿-𝐸 swag that will rock the entire time. So if you try to change, I'll say no. You go back in there. And if you say it's dirty, we've been wearing this for 3 days, I have a backup pair, no problem. So we have the merch line up. That will be an Easter egg as well on how to promote that.
And what about Vegas?
Mr. Turtle, have you made a video for us, Mr. Turtle? This is an influencer AMA, our supporters.
Mm-hmm.
You make a video right now, book a ticket to Vegas. Maybe we'll make a gambling ball. It's like, all right, guys, black or red on the roulette table. Full marketing wallet. What do you think?
Vegas is a great place.
It's dangerous.
And I'm looking at Telegram. Y'all have the AMA standoff, and I see 5 projects.
Goodness. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. I forgot.
What?
Yes. Yeah. Very unique concept as well. You see this on Twitter Spaces, similar. Now we say standoff. We say AMA. Very misleading name the whole way through, because it is a collaborative space that 5 like-minded projects, bullish projects that have similar concepts that we do, as far as longevity, as far as doing it right, that have been around for some time, come together. Each one gets 10 minutes to tell us about their project, and then we go to the next. Afterwards, there's voting. The voting, how it happens is each project elects a member from their group, and they'll vote at the end with, I'm voting for this token, and this is why. Only positive comments allowed. So it's all about positivity, where, the idea is 𝐿-𝐸, Tax Haven INU, eHive, ONI, 𝐕𝐞𝐫𝐞. So I see it popped up, may as well. All of them coming together. Similar market caps, similar concepts, come together, talk. But so the idea is, yes, they all get a spotlight. 𝐿-𝐸 also hosts, and I'll be mediating for it. But at the same time, right, it's you'll hear from these teams, and instead of the concept of, oh, I'm doing something similar, like evolving NFT or a comic, like what we're doing, instead of oh, I'm competitive and combative, it's more of, listen, they all know this is a coming together type of thing. We're stronger as a unit. You're promoting, we're promoting, and we'll support each other afterwards. But it's also a potential for you to team up, for influencers to team up, so on and so forth. So we're growing our weekly Twitter space into something like this, but this is also us, providing this for these tokens as like.
I like some of these projects too, like Tax Haven INU, 𝐿-𝐸's got a lot of talent. eHive they're doing some really good things behind their utility. This is actually a good list, like up and coming projects.
Yeah, 𝐿-𝐸's doing good too. ONI as well. Tax. I'm very excited for all of it. Everyone that all these devs, team managers are excited for it as well. It's very unique. It has not been done before, where it's similar to 𝐿-𝐸 INU. That's where it was inspired from.
That's and Tax Haven INU can be like they have the INU title in there, so they can, I don't know if they want to, but yeah,
not my choice. I can imagine him with a briefcase as a weapon.
Very
But yeah,
true.
I'm excited. I follow these projects as well, based on hosting the AMA standoff.
I think this is a good
Yeah, so it's
idea.
fun. It's collaborative. It's very positive. And we have a community vote at the end as well. And this is the first of many. I imagine this growing into financial incentives too. That 𝐭-𝐶 is going to ape into this project. But I want it to turn into you, Bleeves, Pablo, and the list goes on into being the judges.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, we talked about this last time, and you said you loved it, and then here we are. Finally, AMA standoffs happening this Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST, and all these projects come together, promote beforehand, and the winner gets promoted by all other projects on their Twitter.
Absolutely, and then wow, and it's going to bring a lot of value. People get to learn more about them. I mean, any collaboration that's positive is a good thing in any space, So I mean, that's a good thing that you're doing that. And also remember this right here, the contest of the was it the music contest?
Yeah, we have the winner will be announced here.
Yeah, like this right here. I don't know if you can see that.
If that is your face, you won.
Oh wow! So this is the person. Should we play it or?
Let's play it, man. This man, 𝐒𝐭-𝐫𝐿, made a whole music video for this. So we had an interesting concept for voting for this. It was a retweet to win. Yeah, we wanted to make sure it wasn't botted. Nobody knew when the competition ended either. So this is how 𝐒𝐭-𝐫𝐿 is going to find out that he won $1,000 for making this very creative concept. It was all community voted. I had no influence on who won, and this is the voice of 𝐭-𝐶 going forward, and now also a video aspect to it too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the video.
Community will vote on it.
Wow. Look.
Hey, V, line them up.
We got the biggest muscles in the crypto space. Man, there's no debate. My body went through a different change. But I don't feel no pain. Another person you can never tame.
Nope.
But I'm still insane. I'm using all my inner rage to bust myself out through this cage. 𝐭-𝐶 ain't gonna never stop. Till we on the top. Developers, man, it did a lot. Man, now we got the pop. This is more than just a dream. We turning heads at every scene. We got baseball, he lead a team. Activate now, my skin is green. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I had to go and change my ways for the better days, even though I had to change. I'm still in my lane, playing every single card on deck like it's Yu-Gi-Oh! We out here painting pictures at the brand new comic studio. To tell the truth, I'm just being honest. Hardest workers, Pocahontas. All we know is hit targets, one-on-ones with the bear markets, and we never fail. And you know that I can tell, and you know I do it well. Big old back, now I'm a well, and we know we got the fees, and we take them overseas. Tamagotchi entities, yeah, they nice but not for free. And you know we got the game, and we putting on the show. Shout out to E-Toro, man, you know that's the bro. And we're still really early, so go and take the chance. And we got big reward for all them early diamond hands. And we got so many moves, got me feeling like a baller. And we taking 𝐭-𝐶 to $1 in Valhalla. 𝐭-𝐶 smash.
What?
𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. Smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash. I'm about the 𝐭-𝐶 smash. 𝐭-𝐶 smash.
Come on, man.
𝐒𝐭-𝐫𝐿 put in a lot of work, man.
It sure did. Is this I mean, I would love to download this and put it on the channel. I don't know if he wants me. I don't know if he's all about all that. Wow.
I'm sure he is.
What? Yeah, I would love to put it on there just to give a little bit more of a boost. I mean, wow, I was impressed. What you think about that?
Yeah, I loved it, man. Pageantry. I mean, listen, there was multiple. I'd say there's three others that I really liked.
Yeah.
And, I had to be unbiased. And this was definitely one of those 4 total. So everybody else that didn't win, sorry, but listen, we're gonna do our best to give you your accreditation. We're doing a 24/7 YouTube channel as well. We'll be promoting you out. So if you're an artist pursuing a career in art, let us know. We'll push hard. But yeah, this is all community. So it really takes the pressure off my back. So if anybody complains to me, don't complain to me. This was community votes. And it's not my decision.
I mean, it's hard to beat that guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of good ones out there, but that one I can feel that one stood out.
Yeah,
I can feel that one
for
stood out. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out 𝐿-𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿, man, artist.
Is he around? Is he?
No.
Yeah. Good video. People are saying they like it. It was dope. Smash. Yeah. I mean, so the community. Oh, wow. I'm just impressed. Like I'm just for words, man. Like, I mean, with the utility, the transparency, the growth, you're doing like AMA standoff, helping other projects out, giving them a voice, giving yourself a voice. The community is over 2,000. They're just rocking in the Telegram I'm seeing over here. The V2 staking, the compounding NFTs, the comic series, which is very evolving, and the whole Meta Brawl game coming out down the road. Is I missing it? I'm sure I'm missing something.
There's a lot. There's the streamlined income. We do have a utility that we're announcing today. May as well, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. I was just trying to keep up. I was just trying to keep up. I mean, even honestly, just a couple of the ideas that you guys have, like the viral promo contest, the music video contest, you can really use that. And that person now, Sergio, will get rewarded with a good prize. I would say, honestly, your NFTs with the compounding, that actually would have been enough for now. Because that is actually very rewarding for investors. It gives them something to look forward to, give them something to earn while they wait. And then if you have something at the end of the tunnel, what you do, that would have been enough. But no, you didn't stop here. You're like, okay, we're going to do V2 staking. We're going to have music contests. We're going to have AMA standoffs here. We're going to upgrade our V2 staking. To me, it's already good, but it's going to be better with the Ethereum earning already. And people love Ethereum. It's smart to do that. It's so smart to do that, man.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. We don't plan on slowing down either. Many more other things. World Tour Conference, World Tour AMAs, solo AMA, where I'm half-faced 𝐭-𝐵𝐿. We have no, I won't say that yet. But yeah, it's part of one of our next announcements for a contest winner that'll be announcing here.
Yeah,
I like that idea, Riviera.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea.
Watch Riviera secretly 𝐿-𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿. The guy that won. It's like, give him a whole show.
Listen while I cook, but dope song. Yeah, it was definitely dope. Yeah, I mean, I think once more people understand what's going on in his lyrics, absolutely.
For sure.
It lets you know how many talents is out there in the communities.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. We had some great songs. So when we got the submissions in, I was happy that I didn't have to choose. It was too hard. I listen to them while I'm working. I'm like, oh yeah. But yeah, no, this is the start of a 24/7 live YouTube stream for music. So think about lo-fi hip hop or just a live music channel. This is for our community. This is for us as we work. Kind of like Pharrell did marketing for 24/7 of I'm happy for some time. So yeah, any community members can put songs in as well, and we'll put it up. It's not monetized, so because we don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. It's just something for community engagement, but it goes into a lot more aspects of what we're working and going forward. This will be the theme song inside of the comic. Nobody knew that either. So intro to the comic, it'll be 𝐭-𝐭𝐫𝐞 Smash. That's how it'll open up every time. So a few other surprises are on the way as well. Creative incorporation, feedback from the community is always welcome. Yes, we're creative, but we're not Van Gogh. We're not the pioneers of creativity. So more eyes are always welcome. I did want to announce another winner since we're on topic here.
Sure, let's go.
We had a viral promo contest that was out. I think we spoke about this on our AMA last time about starting it up, and now we're here, and there's a winner out. So the idea of this viral promo contest is it's one of 4 of contests, and you can win $250 in 𝐿-𝐿 tokens simply by sending an email to us with a viral, unique, but practical, aka affordable, viral idea. And then we did the same thing. We had the community vote for it. Shorter amount of time, but the winner of that, which we already have the graphics, so we'll announce that soon. So the winner is the public video. So you have to record yourself in public yelling 𝐿-𝐿 to the moon, or we can also put that up to debate. What I thought was cool about it was this was a viral idea inside of TikTok and Instagram, but now we can incorporate it inside of crypto.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you. I have your email. I'll be emailing you to send over your prize. So amigo, I have you on Twitter as well on TG. So we'll be sending your prize shortly as well. This viral promo idea we will be pursuing, and we are currently working on a augmented reality filter for 𝐿-𝐿 to be incorporated inside this viral promotion. So you point your camera out. Either you can have a mask of yourself, so you don't have to dox 𝐿-𝐿 to the moon, or the front camera of 𝐿-𝐿 smashing, or fighting a bear, and you can film yourself yelling as well.
Is that how the Hulk versus Bear? How the bear? Where did that come from? Like Hulk versus Bear in the series?
It came from our Embrace the Bear Market campaign. So some of the aspects we talked about was
the bear.
Yeah, the bear, exactly. So you can see in the panel of the second page of the bear is smoking a cigar and has some of the 𝐿 INU characters imprisoned, and Captain INU is in there as well. So funny you mentioned him. So the idea is,
Captain INU's in there.
Yeah, he's in one of the cages there with Volt, Sheba, Shibnobi, and Wolverine.
Wow.
So 𝐿-𝐿 his mission is to free our brother tokens from the bear market, from the bear.
Canada, correct? You created a character bear that resembles the actually market. Come on. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's also going to be Easter eggs about what 𝐿-𝐿 is doing inside of these comics too, which is part of the reason of why it is exclusive to 𝐿-𝐿 holders going forward. First 2 pages public, rest of the pages with the unique concepts to our holders only.
Yeah, yeah, and the fact you got Captain INU, shout out to Captain INU. So that's in there as well. I mean, yeah, I remember Captain INU when they first came out. Did some things with them as well. Very similar. And I'm glad you collaborate with them, and that would be really cool. Because this space it's enough for everybody, enough that you both can win. There's no reason why multiple projects can't win.
Exactly. No, we come together with it. Captain is definitely an inspiration. So we can inspire each other as we go forward. So it's nice that I know a lot of these devs personally. So it's a nice work dynamic as well. And then for the ones I don't know, I like to be social and help out where I can, build a relationship. So yeah, it's fun, and that sprouted into this AMA standoff concept too. Like why wait for Meta Brawlina? Why not do an AMA standoff where you guys promote, we'll promote it as well. We'll make it as bullish as possible for everybody. It's all good vibes. It's not truly a competition because everybody gets their spotlight, and we all support each other regardless. And hopefully it sprouts some type of collaboration between some of these projects. Some of them have similar concepts, and we could also make a group chat together and add in devs talking about, hey, use this influencer, use this illustrator, use this coder going forward for a verified network, which we already have from multiple different tokens, thanks to Wolverine. But yeah, growing it, getting it bigger and bigger. So very fun. And the last thing I think we have to go over.
The final thing, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the winners.
Yeah, absolutely. Well deserved. Very well deserved. Hopefully 𝐒𝐭𝐫𝐴 got the green out of his skin.
I wonder what was that? Was that spray paint? Was that crayon? Was that just mellow yellow? Was he fall in some green goo? Was it
I don't
slime?
know.
Did he get on Nickelodeon and gone on Double Dare? Fell in the slime bucket? I mean, what? I mean, I should love.
Let's hope it's body paint. We gotta hope it's body paint there.
I hope so. I hope that's not permanent paint, sir.
Yeah, right. He's like, no, I'm all in. I'm still green right now. Send him another 1,000. You deserve it, man.
So Gio. But yeah. Oh yeah, your last statement here.
Oh no, there's two. Wow. I did not announce our new utility, did I?
No, you did not. I think you started out talking about it.
Funny. Okay, that's my ADHD. Okay, so guys, I will say first off, two-parter, right? So we have a new utility that we have announced, and we'll be putting a tweet out and a pinned message as well. Probably a YouTube video about it as well. And some of the things I already mentioned of how we're going to be orchestrating this, and I will save that for the future to explain more in detail of how we're guiding ourselves through it. But we are partnering with an IRL company called Prestige. Prestige is online providing merch. So 𝐒𝐭𝐴 merch is going to be coming out. This is the first of many. We want to end off inside of the health sector doing Hulk powder protein shakes. But this is going to be merch, which marks what I said earlier, the start of the in-person World Tour AMA. So we'll be able to gift out merch. Most likely seems like it's going to be Adam Shelton for the in-person AMA.
Yes.
Since I'll be in Florida. But I know a few influencers in Canada as well. And then we got UK for Omni Finance. Believes is in Chicago. So maybe on the way to Canada as well. So this is the announcement.
He is in Chicago, is he?
Yeah. I don't know if I just doxed him. No.
That's right. He is.
This is his address.
I love it.
We're partnering with the IRL company for our merch. They will be taking care of orders, promotion for us, as well as we're going to promote too. Valhalla holders will be getting free 𝐒𝐭𝐴 merch, and we'll be promoting it across the USA and internationally as swag inside of these conferences too. All profits go to the chart. So this is the start of a cascade effect for the merch. And to end it off, NFT giveaways we're giving away 3 NFTs today. 3 NFTs to the lucky NFT holders. Currently, 1 NFT is 1 ticket. The more NFTs you have, the more chances. The more NFTs you win, the more chances. So one thing that I have realized that may be an issue since the last time we did this on Telegram, how do I share my screen? Present?
Can you present?
Yeah, here it is. Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think so. Share. Let's do window. I think I'm almost there. And I think maybe you have to grant me access. Yeah, we got it.
So this is it.
Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Innovation again.
I know, man. We full of all tricks today.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a randomizer. Goes down all the way up here up until 79. Let me just double check if I finished this off. I do believe I did, because there's just, so here you can actually see that I'm being legit. Extra proof. Yeah, so it ends at 79. We have 82 sold, but some of them are evolved. So you have some of these NFT numbers. These are the number of NFTs. We're spinning this 3 times. If your NFT number comes up, then you win an additional NFT. And here we go. Are we ready for this?
Yeah. Whoa.
Spinning.
I love the whole hawk in the middle. That's finesse. This is some fun.
61.
61.
You win a free NFT.
Whoa. 61.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Ooh, 29. You win a free NFT.
Congratulations.
Bear in mind, guys, we have multi-pack. So the more NFTs that you hold, you can have your NFT pre-evolved for increased stake and rewards, but these NFTs will also have a great positive ROI for you. Next up, the final winner for the NFTs. Free NFT goes to number 76. I feel like this is the opposite of Squid Games. You guys win without the fear of death. I've noted it down. And then I should stop sharing my screen because this is just... There we go. Yeah, so 3 NFT holders. Congratulations to you guys. I will find your address from OpenSea and send it over to you and post it into the chat. Yeah, congratulations to your NFTs. This was a suggestion from the community to get to V2 staking, the race to Valhalla faster. They love it. We knew we were in a bear market. We know, take your time, but obviously never slow. But, you know, keep pushing. People will get in, take some initials out, get an NFT. We're not in a, yes, it's a race to Valhalla, but 𝐭-𝐭 is also a marathon, right? So there's a lot of things to build up for us to stand out. But everyone is aware that NFT round 1 sellouts, that is a big movement, a big catalyst going forward, no going backwards whatsoever. Congratulations to everybody. NFT holder.
A lot of winners, and this absolutely Sergio from earlier as well, and all the winners that just happened now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all. I just feel like you're doing what you have to do. You're doing what you can do.
Yeah, we're trying to do the most. We're trying to be that extra friend, you know, just too much, nonstop. We're on it every single day, completely active, including everyone in piece by piece of what we're doing. And it never ends. You know, when we get a suggestion from the community, we really do consider it. Yeah. Like that's why I brought up that Hulk swap or, you know, exchange listings. This helps us with critical thinking of, is it the most efficient? Is it the best for the project? Is it actually going to bring a pump, or is it we're going to lose a big chunk of marketing funds for something that's just aesthetics of, you know, yeah, we're on multiple listings compared to now we have multiple utilities going to be on multiple listings, attending multiple World Tour conferences, World Tour AMA, Comet coming in, NFTs, V2 staking, 12 Ethereum buyback. The list goes on, and we're still growing that. Now we have our merch line up. Merch line is the spark of the World Tour AMA. Merch line is because we're doing the World Tour Conference. So we have this swag, but now we have our merch as well. Someone buys in, show me your receipt. You buy in 1 ETH, free merch, as an example. But multiple different things. So this is, yes, merch line, but also us going to influencers, letting you guys know, spending some time talking about the market, talking about this secret mystery utility that we have that I really want to include influencers on. But first, we're in testing. This week, we're in testing. And once it's good to go and tell you, like, listen, it's legit, you're going to love it, then we can start to incorporate members, whales, influencers. I've Easter egged it a few times. If you guys were listening closely, you'll never guess what it is. But
no, no, no.
Yeah,
I'm not
so a lot of
surprised.
different things.
And happy Thanksgiving to Canada. I saw that earlier. Come on.
Happy Thanksgiving, Canada. We had our remember 𝐄-𝐂𝐨𝐿, Real Talks on YouTube. Say, it's Thanksgiving in Canada. Didn't know. Let people know.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah, that's really cool. And then just put up a graphic. And then your team put a graphic up together.
Yeah, we have multiple illustrators that are around the clock available for graphics. So we already have the graphics available for all the announcements that we went over.
Oh, man. Any final thoughts? This been a really good AMA. Maybe the best one we've had up to date.
Oh, that sounds like a tweet.
Yeah, it is. You're just always thinking, man. Like I just don't know what to say, man. In a very positive way, because in the bear market, any market, you should be aggressive. You should be aggressive if it's a bull market, And just any final words, anything you need to, or should you that you can tell the audience or the investors or the people?
Yeah. So on that note, I try my best to not be mysterious. That is a big part of our Embrace the Bear Market campaign. And this is the only one that, I have to be mysterious on. It just won't work otherwise. But yeah, so I'll tell you this. We're working on a lot. And this mystery utility is very bullish, but many other aspects. Tune into the AMA standoff. Directly after that, we're going into new participants, having more projects listed and on our AMA standoff. You'll see the positivity of it. You'll see the camaraderie, the support. The idea is, we're inspired by Voltino with this. We're inspired by Wolverine, by tenacity of how we operate with so much momentum. But Voltino very much stands out for bringing together communities. We're stronger together as a unit. And we're doing this AMA standoff. We're also doing world tour conferences. This was my job before crypto. I used to speak at conferences. So the right partner token will be able to, represent 𝐭-𝐶 and represent them as well across the world while orchestrating deals for exchange listings. IRL connections is the future. And, there's a lot of tokens that aren't doing this. And I think that is probably our newest aspect of what makes us stand out, along with many other aspects that we've done here. 𝐭-𝐶, we're not basic. We're not basic. We do everything different, but the same at the same time.
No, you're different. In a positive way. No, you're different. No, it's a really for me, everything we actually went over today and even in the past, it's really for the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really for the community. Music contest, promo contest, viral content, the NFT conglomerate. I mean, come on, you get like a piece of ice cream. The way you're doing it, you're putting the icing, the chocolate sauce, the cherries, the banana. It's like a freaking banana split on top of one.
Yeah, extra sauce.
Jeez. Yeah. Music contest did end, sir or ma'am.
Yeah, music contest has ended. We just announced it. But if you are an artist and you want to support 𝐭-𝐶 and you see our 24/7 YouTube channel, we upload any song that you want. So if you wanted to just get exposure through 𝐭-𝐶 as well, no problem. This it's part of the concept of supporting influencers. There's a lot of projects that supported projects. So projects supported influencers that were supporting the project as they grew. And now they are influencers based on that. So we're doing the same thing. And we are taking notice on a lot of YouTubers, callers that are consistently updating as we go. And we're going to be returning that favor. So this is one of those aspects, So, yeah. So kind of like could be a YouTube video compilation reel type of thing.
I love it, man. It gives other people an opportunity. And you mix it in with the community and mixing it with the opportunity in terms of being on 24/7 or being a part of that that situation, absolutely. Bring them on the channel too. We can have a whole, maybe bring some over here. We can have a whole little compound. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking about. We're incorporating a lot of different things of bringing people together. But the biggest hint that I can give is building a hub for the mystery utility.
Okay.
So that I've said too much. I gotta go.
All right. Well, we'll sign off. We'll definitely do this again. Probably soon. Probably. I'm sure it has to be, because something else is going to happen.
Always ready.
Something else is going to happen.
That's very true. Yeah, the next other utilities are not far away. Yeah, you're right.
Something else is going to happen. And yeah, we'll sign off here. Congratulations to the winners, which is awesome, winning. And then, like you said, if you did not win, you did win, because you're going to have an opportunity to continue to produce content and to put your name out there, or just represent 𝐭-𝐶 or yourself or your community, or even whatever you stand for. This is all about collaboration, bringing things together, giving people an opportunity to shine or to be themselves. And 𝐭-𝐶 is definitely opening up those doors, especially with this AMA standoff. I mean, you're helping out 5 communities that, you know, hey, you give them a voice, you know?
Yeah. No, hey, listen, it's mutual. They're giving us
Yeah.
a voice too.
And
It's
you give
about
them a voice
working
too.
together, you know?
Everyone's
A
working
lot of them
together.
are higher market caps than us.
And these
So,
are some
I'm not gonna
really,
lie.
and some of those are really good projects. They're doing some grinding behind the scenes.
Exactly. That's why we chose them. And we had a fight to get to some of them. It's hard, you know. It's like, yeah, I have promo, but it's not paid promo. You know, like I don't want to say I'm the Hulk dev because I'm promoting inside your project.
Right.
We got there though.
Yeah, I think the one thing I would say, and I guess it'll be the last thing I say, is the bear market has not only has humbled you, it's brought some type of hunger, or it might have brought some, you know, distance, but it's making you think outside the box. It's like saying, listen, I'm not competition with the person down the street. Maybe we can win together. It's enough to go around. Because I think it was all bull right now. Everyone's trying to get to the top. People trying to leave people behind and all this. You gotta work together. Or you're gonna have to think outside the box, or you're gonna have to really, really bring out some unique qualities. Because you ain't gonna make it.
Yep. This isn't NASCAR. NASCAR is bull run. We're on a foot race.
Yes.
You know, drink your water, hydrate, you know, stand together, take your little breaks, you know, build it up, do your sprints. So yeah, no, we're growing incrementally, step by step, welcoming pumps now that we have more utility on our side, exchange listings, all these things. So yeah, I absolutely agree. We turned a negative into a positive. Turn your biggest weakness into your biggest strength, aka embrace the bear market, and running with it, fighting the bear. Hulk, that comic is called Hulk vs. Bear: The War on Ethereum.
Love it. Hulk versus bear. That's it's a real bear, guys. It's all right.
Literal
bear. I'm like, what is this? A bear. So I'm waiting for can't wait to page number 3 in the comic series as well. I wanted to see what's going to happen next. All this make me want to like actually watch, even though it's no affiliated. It actually made me want to watch some of these superheroes. You know, you get all that superhero inside you and smashing and running around and comic series. It does. To me, it does.
Yeah. No, I get you. I have it. Anytime I hear superhero, I hear the Incredible Hulk. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but you know, anytime I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, 𝐭-𝐶. That's me. Yeah. It's gonna be a forever thing, you know. We'll all get tattoos of 𝐭-𝐶. Everyone that makes $1 million.
Absolutely. Yeah. And yeah, I guess we'll sign out. Quite a bit of people is watching on Twitter. I just looked at the Twitter numbers, like over 125. So nice. For whatever reason, Twitter seems to be, I guess that's where the people are.
Yeah, there's a lot of spaces that happen. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like even live Twitter, there's like 100. I'm looking at 125 and viewers. So it's amazing. Like it's crazy. But I think that's
what camera.
Yeah. And even Twitch is decent numbers on Twitch. So it's good to kind of like spread it around. And then we have the replays on YouTube. We'll have it on Twitch and Twitter. I think next time we'll go ahead and add maybe Facebook. We'll add LinkedIn. You know, that, I mean, why not? Why not as many as you can, you know?
Exactly. I love that. That's great. Exactly. I think that's innovative on your part. I haven't seen anyone else doing that.
No, not to me. No, not as many. I was like, why not? Put it on there. So, why not? I mean, we've got people watching from Twitch. I'm seeing the numbers here for the first time. Like, hey, I didn't know what 𝐿 was. The 𝐿 was.
There you go. Okay.
Go 𝐿-𝐸𝑛𝑢.com. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll end it off on that note exactly. So anybody that has been in here new or has seen it the entire time and has questions, has what they think is FUD. One of the things that we have is there is no FUD as long as it is in the form of a question. If it's a bold, angry statement without listening to reasoning, FUD. If you have doubts and you want to challenge us, give feedback, and it's in the form of a question or your opinion and it's calm, it's always welcome. Daily VCs, 5 p.m. EST inside of our Telegram. Feel free to come join, or if you can't talk on audio, send a message inside the main chat. I'll answer it directly, or my team members will answer it. If they don't know it, they'll send it to me and we'll get back to you. Full-on communication. Your voice is important inside of 𝐿. We will do this together. With that, 𝐿 out.
All right, guys, 𝐿 out. Next time we'll have some more news. I bet you will, something completely different. But stay on with 𝐿-𝐸𝑛𝑢.com. Join the Telegram group. Look at that. 𝐿-𝐸n𝑢 every day, 24/7. And they're going to smash right through your living room. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us. Watch the replay. We'll see you next time.